Yes, people, welcome back to Mission Podcast. And yes, this is episode 2 of Off the Cop, your new Liverpool roundup show. So we're talking everything Liverpool Football Club, transfers, matches, the lot. Joined by my very special co-host, Danny DK, and obviously me, myself. Only two of us today. Yeah, so sorry about that, but it is what it is. Let's get it cracking then. Let's go right into it with the big news, the news that you're all here for. Um, Looks like any day now we can expect the Isak bomber to drop. If it's an Ornstein bomber, if it's Fabrizio or Indy Kyler these days, he's managed to recover his reputation on LFC Twitter. But yeah, it looks like Isak is going from a dream to a reality. It looks like it's going to happen. Yeah. What do you think about it, Danny?
We recorded a video last week, and then there was lots of uncertainties around the players like Isak, Diaz, Konate, and just a week later, lots of them have been resolved. I think was it Thursday? It came out that Isak has he wants to leave Newcastle. He never. There was a report the day before that he had an injury. That's why he never traveled with the club
A
to
little
the
bullshit, man.
to their preseason tour. I was like, okay, it's something that added up here. And then the next day, something came out like, oh, it was just a precautionary scan, but everything is fine. I was like, okay, he's probably faking an injury not to go to the tour. And then I think hours later, it was leaked that okay, Isak wants to leave the club. He wants to try something new. Eddie Howe, the way he was talking in his press conferences, you could tell, okay, Isak's gonna go somewhere now, probably Liverpool. The way he was being proper cage and be like, oh yeah, it's up to Isak, if he wants to move, we can't really stop him to move. But yeah, I mean, I've always said this. I've said that if Isak wants to leave, if he wants to leave that bad, it'll happen. He'll become a Liverpool player. I just wasn't sure what lengths he would go to become a Liverpool player. And we've clearly seen the lengths he's, willing to go to. He's not traveled with them to preseason. Apparently, he was training with them last week for about 5 minutes, and then he just left training. So you could tell this guy really wants to play for Liverpool. I don't know what Slot said to him, but he just seen like all the players coming to Liverpool, Words, Ekitike, basically building a dynasty for the next 5, 10 years. And I think the best striker in the world would want to be part of that. And now the fact we're actually spending money, what we've already spent 300 million and we're not stopping yet. So yeah, man, I'm just gassed. I personally thought this would not happen. I've said it since the start of the transfer window. I was like, yeah, we'll probably get Ekitike. He'll probably be the starter. And Isak, yeah, he's probably a bit too far, especially like 150 million they're gonna ask for. But yeah, man, what this guy's gonna do that to our team, bro. He's gonna take to last season. We basically played with Salah. That's it. All the other attackers were basically useless. You give Salah words, Ekitike and Isak, bro. It's game over already for everyone in the league. So yeah, man, super gas for this, and I do think it'll happen. I think some because we get on to Diaz, but we're basically waiting for Diaz to go to Bayern. I think that's basically 99% complete. I think we'll launch a bid probably tomorrow or Tuesday now, and then by the end of the week, maybe it drags, because it's gonna be like one of the most expensive players ever. So I could see it dragging for a few weeks, but I do think by the end of the window, Isak will be a Liverpool player.
I mean, for any top striker in the world, it's a no-brainer really to join Liverpool right now. The project
Yeah.
and the squad that we're building with Slot is just ridiculous. Play with guys like Wirtz, the arguably the best 10 in the world, and Mohamed Salah. Like, why wouldn't you go? I think the biggest thing that's made this transfer happen is, funnily enough, is us signing Ekatike. Like, everyone thought, okay, we signed Ekatike.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah.
that's the striker saga over. That's it. He's going to be our number 9. But it's done the opposite. It's just like, I feel like us signing Ekatike has like pushed Isak to, oh shit, I need to fucking go now because they ain't gonna come back for me next year. Basically, I think the biggest loser in this situation are Newcastle. They've had an absolute mare, man. They thought they were one of the big boys. They thought they could tell us what to do. They thought they'd hold on to Isak. But to me, I feel like Isak told them like ages ago he wants to go to Liverpool if Liverpool come in, and they thought, nah, we can convince him to give us another season, blah blah. And Liverpool masterstroke from Hughes and Edwards are like, all right, then let's go grab Newcastle's number 1 striker target. That way they're fucked in it. So now you see it now because they're scrambling for a striker right
Yeah.
now. I think they were linked with Vissa from Brentford. He looks like he's going Saudi, and now they're going for Sesko, but I don't think Sesko is keen on the move to Newcastle. I think I saw reports that he's holding out for United or something.
Yeah.
Um, The only other option really is fucking Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea. I don't know how Newcastle fans feel about that. That's a huge downgrade to go from Isak to Jackson. Um, but here's what this is Liverpool FC under Arnie Slot. We're moving different now. Do you know what I mean? We're no longer one of those clubs that buys projects. We want stars. We're bringing in guys like Verts. The squad
Yeah.
are just deep. It Frim. We've had if we bring in Isak, yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 window. Obviously, with the centre back, we still
Oh
need
yeah.
centre back. But Frimpong, Kirkes, Verts, Isak, and potentially a CB, like that's one of the best
Oh
transfer
yeah.
windows of all
Ever.
time, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like I think we saw early in the week as well, Danny. For a few days, it was like, oh, they were saying, oh, Isak's going to go Saudi. I was like, what? That makes zero sense. Why would he
Yeah.
go Saudi? I think it was all a smoke screen. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Bruv, our team's gonna be ridiculous next season with Isak there, bro. It's disgusting. It's illegal, isn't it? Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
There
yeah,
were. I was gonna say there were Newcastle fans who were saying, "Oh, we're gonna play 4-4-2, have Ekitiki and Isak up front." And what? Just 2 weeks later, we basically took both of their striking options, and now they're scrambling. I think the names they've been linked with are Sesko, Wissa, Watkins, and Jackson. I think them. I do think they ended with one of them. I think I do actually think they get Sesko. I think as someone reported earlier, okay, that Sesko is open to like actually join Newcastle. I mean, why wouldn't it be Newcastle or a good team? I think they'll be around top six. They have lost. It's like there's some. But they've retained players like Gordon, Bruno Gomes. All the actually decent players. I think they lost Botman due to injury, so they might also need another centre back as well. But yeah,
yeah. I mean, they've still got a very good team, to be honest.
oh yeah,
It's not all doom and gloom for Newcastle. I'm obviously losing Isak's a huge blow,
it's
but
massive. Yeah,
I think Newcastle can bring in a good striker. Maybe not on the level of Isak, but their overall team, they brought in Ilanga, guys
mm.
like that. I think Newcastle,
Ilanga, yeah, I forgot
yeah,
to say that they brought Ilanga in, and if they do manage to keep Livramento, one of the best right backs in the world, I think that'll be huge for him. I mean, I
yeah.
think he was linked with City, but there's been, I think, talks of that have died down, and he's open to signing a new contract with Newcastle. So we'll see how that goes for him.
I mean, yeah. I think with Isak, it's a formality now, in my opinion. I think it's just a matter of when and not if.
But this Fabrizio Romano tweet, I think he's regurgitated this about 10 times, just in different forms. Like Isak's dream to play for Liverpool. Liverpool prepared to go big. They were just waiting for to sell Luis Diaz. Bro, I think it's the most nailed on transfer since probably Kirkes. I think Kirkes are probably nailed on. Even words to be honest, to a certain degree, we knew Owas was going to join Liverpool, but it did drag for a few weeks. I think the same will happen. Isak, this is gonna be a big contract. He's probably gonna have like a Ballon d'Or clause in there, league goals in there. I think we'll probably pay like 120 million and we'll have 30 million add-ons, which will be if we do win the league, if Liverpool, win the Champions League, Ballon d'Or, league goals, all that. I think that would be part of the contract. But yeah, bro, who would have thought at the start of the window copy we'd sign all these players? Words, Kerkes, Frimpong, two strikers, Ekiti and Isak, just straight upgrade on the other options we had before.
Bro, all I'm saying is 66, bro. You're a twat for wanting to leave this super team. Like, oh, bro, they probably pitched this to him as well when giving him a new contract, and he still chose to leave. That's crazy. I mean, the grass isn't always green in it on the other side. We've seen
Yeah.
reports Madrid as well. They're complaining about Trent's defending and stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, anyway, forget about him. He's made his bed. Let him lie in it. Um,
Mm.
so like I've seen a lot of people like rival fans saying, "How are Liverpool doing this? Like, it's too much money. Where they getting the money from?" But like, we've done things the legit way. We've done things the proper way. Do you know what I mean? These are all from player sales.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
let's talk about Luis Diaz. It looks like it's basically confirmed he's going to
Yeah.
Bayern Munich for how much is it? 75
75 million
million.
euros.
I think
About
that's a very
62
good.
million pound, 63 million pound, yeah.
I think that's a good deal. We've
Yeah.
made profit on him, right?
Oh
How
yeah.
much?
I think we signed it for 55 or 50 around that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, in it.
Oh, yeah.
He's not. Well, apparently we did offer him a new deal, but it's not to the.
Apparently we offered him two new deals, I think Paul Joyce said. I think he was on 60 grand first. I'm guessing we offered him around 100 grand, probably nothing more than 100 grand. And he probably just turned it down, to be honest. Or we've got a guest here.
Hey, man, ZK.
Oh, go on, guys.
Yes, bro. What you saying? We just talking about
How
Diaz.
you guys doing?
You know
Good,
what?
man.
Let's get
Oh,
ZK's
I'm good.
thoughts on Isak
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
quickly.
good. Uh, like I said before, or I've said before, he's one of the best strikers in the world, in my opinion. Easily one of the best. 450 million though, I don't know. Hopefully, we can negotiate that down to be lower. Maybe in the region of 120, 130. But above that, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I like him. I like him. I like his attributes. I think right now is the perfect time to go on and get Isak. You know, he's in his prime or entering his prime. He's kind of disgruntled at Newcastle. And yeah, he's the best striker in the world easily. For his age, his profile, he's just,
Mm.
it'd be an insane buy. Hopefully, we can get it done.
Is that
I think
is
that's
it, wait,
cool.
ZK? I was saying that with the Isak fee, you think it's too high. I think 120 million, 110 million is a good base fee, and then of course, if you do win the league, win the Champions League, even win the Ballon d'Or, that could probably amount up to 150 million, and I do think that'd be worth it then.
Yeah, obviously, then it'll be worth it. But I've seen some people say that it's going to be 150 plus add-ons.
Nah,
Which is crazy.
that's
That
crazy. Yeah.
that's crazy, man.
I don't know. 150. If I mean, at this point, I think you just got to pay whatever to bring him in. If he's like he's basically on his knees to come to us, and bring him in.
I like him, but 150 is mad.
Yeah, but who are like you're not gonna get this chance again. Do you know what I mean? You got to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I agree with you guys. I think 120 is a reasonable fee, and maybe a 150 in add-ons total. But we'll see. I mean, I don't think Newcastle are gonna make it very easy for us. They must hate us.
Default.
DK, got any message for Newcastle fans?
Hold that. That's the first message. Obviously, hold that. 4 effing 2, more like 4 effing 0, bruv. Hold that, you dickheads. Hold it firm. Rip it. Know what I'm saying? Squeeze it, touch it, lick it if you want to, bro. Whatever it is that you want to do it. All right? Because you're cooked. You're cooked. We got your target for Isak, and we're getting Isak. We're probably gonna get your replacement for Isak too. Look, bruv. If I was an Isak fan, if I was a Newcastle fan, low key, I'd stop watching football, bro. Big man thing, I would stop watching football. What's the use? What's the use? Every single target that you want, go into someone else. Trafford, Manchester City. Sesko, he's not even that good. And he wants to go to Newcastle, to United, and United don't even have Champions League. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any European football. And he's like, nah, I'm good. I want to go to United. Who else? Wisa, I don't know. Mbuemo, he chose United. Ekitike, he chose us. Listen, bro, life is good over here. You know what I'm saying? Jump ship. Jump ship. Come to Liverpool. We'll accept you with open arms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might send some screenshots of your old tweets and stuff, but everything's fine. All right. We're all a big loving family over here. Just join the red machine and life is good. Because life as a Newcastle fan right now, cooked. It's cooked, man. It's cooked.
Let's give Newcastle Nunes and 100 million.
I say give him Harvey Elliott. I say give him Harvey Elliott and some
Give
cash.
them
Yeah,
both.
they can have
Yeah,
both.
take both. Take Chiesa as well. Throw in Chiesa as well.
Oh, apparently Spurs
Okay.
want Elliot because they lost out to Morgan Gibbs White. I think Spurs could do well with Elliot. They need like a creative, especially Madison. He's quite injury prone these days. He doesn't, really.
Let's touch.
Yeah,
Okay, well, before you joined, we're
yeah.
just going to start on how we're going to raise the money for Isak. So first things first, we've got Diaz. He's pretty much gone. What do you
Mm.
think of that? The price and everything, CK.
Uh, Honestly, at first I thought, yeah, I was scamming Bayern over here, man. This guy is not worth what they're paying for him. But after deliberating with the voices in my head, me, myself, and my thoughts, I was like, you know what? Maybe he's not that bad after all. Maybe it's just he's a product of his environment. Things haven't really gone well for him. In his first season, yeah, it was great. In his second season, he got injured by he who shall not be named. In his third season, his parents got kidnapped, which is a bit of a mad thing. But last season, he didn't really have any excuse not to bang. So I don't really have, much, I I don't know, fond words about his last season at the club. But I think it's going to be a good signing for Bayern. It's a very good fee for someone who's 28 years old. He's turning 29 in January. So yeah, I don't have any qualms. I don't have any qualms about Diaz to Bayern.
Yeah, listen, I'm a fan of Luis Diaz. I think when we done the keep sell loan thing, I was an advocate for keeping him because I
Yeah, you
thought
were.
there's not many wingers at better wingers out there in my personal opinion. But to be honest, with this, if we bring in Isak, I don't think we are gonna go for a winger anyway. I think we're gonna run Gakpo left wing, and from
Ekatike could be the backup left wing, to be honest.
yeah, Ekatike could even shift over to left wing as well. But I think the kid man Rio Ngumaha, he looks like the real deal. I think he could be breaking into that squad this season.
Agreed
Yeah.
with you. I watched him yesterday, and he was probably one of the brightest sparks of the whole team. There were much players that played well yesterday. It's preseason. You know when you take anything serious in preseason. I remember in 2019 we lost every preseason game. We got battered against Napoli. I think it was 3-0, and we ended up, just smoking the whole league. So I don't really take preseason games seriously. It's more like building player fitnesses, seeing how they perform individually. Rio was doing a lot for a player who's 16 years old. I know ZK's talk really high of him. But yeah, I do think next season probably be like a cup player. I think he'll play lots of minutes in like the Carabao Cup. Like Ben Dog did in his
Mm.
debut season. He played lots
I
of
think he's 10
in
times
the
better
Carabao
than Ben
Cup.
Doak.
He looks it.
Bro, I think Rio, like he's very direct. He can dribble with the ball. He's not scared. He's very confident for his age. And the fact that Slot is playing him with the big boys like Verts and Salah, I think that says a lot. I think he's going to be a part of Slot's
The
plans this
squad.
season.
Yeah.
And I back it, to be honest. Listen, if you're good enough, you're old enough in it. I agree with that statement. Give the kid a chance. What's the point? Like, because we've been linked with the Malik Fofana guy. Like, what's the point going spending 40, 50 million pound on a youngster like that? I mean, you've basically got a ready made one at home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, plus there's no pressure. There's no pressure on Rio, especially with the likes of Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, all these players he can learn from. Salah, one of the best wingers the league's ever seen, probably the best winger the league's ever seen. Imagine getting to learn from someone from like him, and even Wirtz. Just the special players he gets to learn from, I think, can only do leaps and bounds with him. Same thing happened with Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott learned a lot from Salah. You could tell Salah was properly mentoring him, and he worked. Elliott, I think, is a great player. I think we'll talk about Elliott later, but I do think he gets a good move. Maybe like a Spurs, maybe a Newcastle, West Ham. I do think he gets one of them moves, and he'll do well for him.
Yeah, I mean, especially if we're gonna let Chiesa go as well, I wouldn't mind giving Chiesa's minutes to Rio in it.
Are you guys happy with Ekitike, Isak, Salah, Gakpo, and Rio as our five attackers? Or do you think we do need to bring in another or keep Keza? Or do you think Words can play as a left winger as well?
Yeah, I reckon Verts can accommodate our left wing as well. I think I don't mind if we keep Chiesa. I'm happy if we let him go as well. I'm happy as well, in my opinion.
The way I think, I mean, we'll get onto the
No,
lineup, but the way
I
I think
think
we
Chiesa
played
has to
this
go.
season, the way I think we played this season, I think Kirkes will play very wide left. I think Isak will play as the left 10, but not really as basically left winger, left 10-ish, and we'll play with Isak up front, and Ekitike could accommodate that left side as well. Bro, our attacks, bro, might go back to the 17-18, just score so many goals and then just leak so many goals as well. Because I do think we need a six. But one thing I'd say about our club is they're very smart in the fact that they won't just go by any player. So if they know, okay, we don't see a player as good enough to play as a six, and we can have to scramble for a second or third option, they won't do it. They just won't go out to buy the player if they don't see the player. Exact same thing happened last summer with Zubamendi. Slot and our board, they wanted Zubimendi so badly, and we never got Zubimendi. They never just went for the second or third option. They go, okay, we'll just, we'll test out Gramovich. And Gramovich, miracle, he worked wonders there. But I do think they still want a six, but the club ain't stupid enough just to go by anyone. They won't just go by the second or third option there. I think they'll probably, assess next season, see if any option do come up. And I do think a six will come up next summer.
Adam Wharton, get on.
Perfect, man. It's perfect. But because I thought he might have gone this season because there's been this whole thing about Palace not getting European football because they have something to do with Leon not because Leon are going to be in European
I
football as
think
well, and they can't have both Palace and Leon because of their owners or something. They got to pick a team. It's just some stupid rule. But yeah, I think if Palace are in Europe, Wharton will probably have another season there, and then next season he's probably going for like 70, 80 million, maybe 100 million.
yeah. I mean, just talk about the game a bit more. One, okay, attack. I think attack is fine, but defense is a problem, man. We were getting fucking cut open at the back. Do you think? I think we definitely have to sign at least one centre back. I've seen people say we need to bring in two because Gomez picked up an injury again.
Oh yeah.
It's just the story of his fucking football career, isn't it?
I agree. I
ZK,
think
can you hear us? I don't know if ZK can hear us, but
What?
yeah.
Sorry? Come
Oh,
again?
you can. I was asking if you could hear
Yeah.
us. Yeah. What do you make of
Yeah,
the
I can
defense?
hear you.
What do you make of
I'm
the
just a
defense?
bit delayed. I'm on the Wi-Fi, so I'm a bit delayed.
We were just talking about the defense.
Our
Like,
defense is cooked, man. Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. It's cooked. It's not looking good, bro. We need, I would say, probably two, maybe three more centre backs. Gomez, he's injured. He's
that's
cooked.
it.
Ibu,
That's
he can be injured very easily. He's kind of cooked.
Listen,
I
Yeah,
I'd
don't
I
see
know. I'm
say
saying like,
three centre backs in this window. It's not
oh,
possible.
three centre backs is crazy. That's never gonna happen. Two can happen at a max, and that's even pushing it. I think keeping Konate, we'll get onto that, but it's looking likely that he's gonna sign a new contract. I think that's massive. We don't feel the need to go and get Gehi. We've been linked with him, but it's not a priority. It probably
No, I
was
think regardless of
two,
Konai,
3 weeks
go and
ago.
grab Gugwehi, man.
Yeah,
Go.
but I feel like Gehi was more of a priority 2, 3 weeks ago because we were more uncertain about Konate's contract issue. Now it seems like okay, Konate is looking likely he's going to sign the contract. That's perfect. We got Konate nailed on. Him and Van Dijk are the starters. They'll be the starters until Van Dijk probably falls off. But I do think we need another centre back at a minimum. The other option people will be saying Endo can play centre back, Gravenberch can play centre back. But I don't want the burden on them, to be honest. I want another centre back. But to be honest, I don't think we're getting a centre back until next summer. I think next summer we'll get a centre back and a six. I think those will be the next two positions we got for next summer.
Robertson centre back.
Oh yeah, let's
mm,
never do
Listen, I think with Konate, I have no. Okay, him signing a new deal is massive, but again, he's another injury-prone defender. I think it will be ridiculous if we go into this season not buying a defender. You know what I mean? We're also linked with Jarell Hatto as well, but it looks like he's going Chelsea.
that.
So I don't know who else aside from Guehi that we can bring in this year, to be honest. Because it's World Cup here, obviously, so both Kanai and Guehi are going to want to be regular starters. So that's the dilemma, I think, for the club.
Yeah, there's not many
They are.
centre backs out there that we could,
who's that
actually.
Italian centre back? I think he plays for Udinese or something. We've been linked with him. I forgot his name.
I saw today we're linked with someone from Wolfsburg. I don't know how to say his name. It's a really long name. I think he's Greek.
Oh yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah, listen. I think the club are not stupid though. I think they do know centre back is an issue. I think Paul Joyce tweeted something, didn't it? That centre back is an
Oh
area
yeah.
club wanted to
Listen,
address.
I think we're getting a centre back 100%. I think Slot said it in his interview yesterday. He goes that Kwans is gone. We do need a replacement. I think a centre back will happen. It depends who though. I think Gehi's got a good chance of happening. I think we get Gehi regardless. I think with the own club info Gehi, either he comes this summer, either he comes on a free next summer. Anyways,
No way,
100% it's a win-win for us.
Yeah, you could see the club could do a Madrid in it on Palace. Let Guehi run out his deal and come next year.
Yeah.
I do think the club might do a little bit of a money ball signing with centre back this summer, maybe. So the scouts are going to be at it.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
won't be crazy expensive. I think it'll be probably 30 to 50 million, even less than that. Hato was perfect, man. Hato could have come in, been an understudy and learned
Dutch
off.
as well.
And
The
Dutch
Dutch
as well,
players that
yeah.
we have, it would have been perfect fit. But it is what it is. Chelsea. they're literally playing career mode, aren't they? I mean, I know it's a bit rich coming from us, but they're literally
This,
just signing every one of the kids.
listen, we've actually deserved this. It's been a long time since we've
Exactly.
never had a window like this. For the last 4 or 5 years, we've been screaming for signings. Like sometimes it's midfield, sometimes left back, striker, and this time we're just getting them all in one.
But let's talk about the debut. The debut then. Well, not technically his debut because he played a behind closed doors game with Stoke. But yeah, Florian Wirtz. What did you guys think of him and his debut?
I was impressed with West, to be honest. I watched him play, and you could just tell exactly what he's going to bring to the team. The way he was linking up with Salah, even Soboslai on both sides. I think West is one of them players. Is proper rare in football that you get a player that has no angle bias. He can play on the left, he can play on the right. He can play from either sides. He can ping the ball from the right, left. Some of the stuff he was doing with Salah was amazing. Imagine having Isak too. Salah's gonna be so relieved this season. He deserved everything. Last season, bro, Diaz Gakpo did well for a bit. Even Diaz in spells. But having Nunes up front, Salah must have got so pissed. And now he's got the best striker in the world, one of the best creators in the world. But Salah's on cloud nine right now. I just know he's thinking about it every day, bro. Just bring Isak to the club. Isak, Wed Salah, Ekitiki are gonna create so much chaos. I think the league's already up to, bro. Of course, we'll have a prediction show for the Premier League, but I think we're all going to put Liverpool first. No one's going to put below first.
Right, Jogger Benito football this season. It's
Yeah.
gonna be beautiful.
I just want to show one thing. What do you guys think about Soboslai? Because I liked him yesterday. I think he played really good.
Mate, that finish was
Top finish,
disgusting.
yeah.
That was the technique. Wow. You
Do
know
you
what's
think
frustrating though, because we all know that he has that in his locker, innit? A goal from 20, 30 yards out, but he just doesn't do it. He doesn't do it enough. So I don't know. Maybe Vert's light a fire under his arse is gonna get him to pull these more of these moments out in his bag. But I don't know, man. With Zoboslai, I like Zoboslai. I don't think he's gonna be a starter this season, though.
I think one of the things about
No, I
Soboslai
think he
is
will.
that he's very versatile. So some games you could play Words on the left, Soboslai in the middle. Some games you could play Soboslai in the pivot, and we could play Words in the middle. So it just depends. I think his versatility is his biggest strength. But
He can play wing as well, can't he?
yeah, he can play. I think we've seen him play well, not much for us, but for Leipzig, he played much. I think on the right
I
wing,
mean,
he
I think
played
the
there.
club have been trying him out at right back as well in preseason as well.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him play there. But and he can play in the double 10 pivot like we played against Man City at the Etihad. He's a very versatile player, man. I just people who don't raise up are just stupid. You can see his strengths. Like when you watch him play, you can see sometimes it can be frustrating. Sometimes he doesn't play the right pass. But yeah, I think keeping Sabazai is the most.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not been linked with anyone really. I think he'll stay at for this season at least.
Oh yeah, I think Kai Jones will stay as well. I think people were saying, "Oh,
I think. So what do you think about Harvey Elliott then, guys? I can't lie.
He's gone.
He's
He's gone.
He's just fallen down the pecking order, hasn't he? With Verts coming in.
that too." But I do think because it's World Cup season, Elliot would want to make that England squad. He's probably the best player for their under 20. Is it under 21s or 23s?
Under 21s, I think.
Under
Yeah,
21.
yeah, he's been that by far their best player, and the fan he was the man of the match. He's been
Verts and Elliott the same age, right? Or is Verts a bit younger?
Verts is younger.
what's actually younger, yeah.
I look at the difference in
Yeah.
quality.
Listen, I think Elliot's gonna get a quality move if it's your Spurs, or West Ham, a Newcastle, a Villa. I think he's gonna get a quality move.
All those like mid-table
Yeah.
clubs, Europa League, Conference League clubs.
Yeah, and he'll do great for them as well. I just don't see a future as a starter at Liverpool.
Yeah, but that's not a knock on Elliot, by the way. I think Elliot he's definitely good enough to start for most teams in the Premier League. Just unfortunately for him, we have the best player in.
We're at the top now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think we could use Harvey Elliott as a sweetener for Isak. I could see Elliott doing well at Newcastle as well.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, man. I mean, with Harvey Elliott, I think we can easily push for 50 million.
50, 60, even 60 million, I'd say we could get.
I think 50 we can get a good 50 million out for him. Another player we need to sell, I think Ben Doak. I just don't see him having a future at this club. I don't think he's good enough. Rio, give his minutes to Rio. We can get a good 20, even maybe potentially 30 million for a Ben Doak. That's
Yeah,
that.
I think I'd seen Everton were willing, or Brentford, I think it was, were willing to pay 30 million for Mendo.
Well, it looks like Everton are going to get the guy we were linked with, Fofana. So
Malik Fofana, yeah, I seen that too yesterday. I was quite shocked with that, I didn't think Everton would go for him. Do you guys remember in 2022 when Diaz was linked with Everton and then few hours later he was a Liverpool player? That was too funny, bro.
yeah, but what's it called? So it looks like Nunes. What's going on with Nunes? Do you think
He's
he's gonna?
gone. Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
gone.
he's gone.
Apparently Al Hilal were making an offer for him
Yeah, but it's,
because
it is. It's up. It's I'll be asking for too much because that's why Napoli pulled out.
no, I
Probably
don't think
not.
we're asking for too much,
We're asking
especially
for
for
70
Saudi.
mil. 70 mil is taking the piss.
Bro, he turned down 70 million in January just to stay with us, or I think we turned it down because apparently he wanted to go to Saudi in January for it was about 75 million, something like that. We turned it down because, of course, we didn't want to send any attackers at the point. I think we already had 5 attackers. We didn't want to send any more because, of course, we weren't going to buy any more in January. I think in Slot's plan, it was always to let him go in the summer. Now, I don't know. Napoli apparently pulled out. Napoli don't want him. So I do think it'll be a Saudi club. Al Hilal, Inzaghi really likes him apparently. So if Inzaghi is pushing for him, I do think Saudi get him. But yeah, I think Nunes is as good as gone. Keza though, I don't know about Keza, man. He's been linked a lot, but nothing's really come of fruition so far.
Yeah, I
Again,
think he's gone too.
yeah. It's World Cup.
I wouldn't mind keeping
I don't know.
Keza though. I wouldn't mind keeping him.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind as well, but I think you've got to think from his perspective. He's a star for Italy. He's gonna want to, you know.
I don't think there's space for Chiesa, to be honest, because you
Really?
have Isak. He's gonna start most of the games. Uh, Ekitike, when he isn't starting up top, most likely he's gonna start on the left wing. If he isn't starting on the left wing, it's Gakpo. If it's not Gakpo, then it's most likely Rio. Salah starts every single game except for AFCON, and when he's not starting, it's going to be Frimpong. So yeah, he's kind of cooked for his own
I think, yeah.
career, for the own like progress of his career. I think he needs to go.
I was gonna say we could play him on the right, but you up the Frimpong would probably be the backup Rabak to Salah when he was
I
Afghan.
think it's the emergence of Rio is the biggest like problem for Chiesa. I think the club's gonna look at it and be like, it depends though. We could send Rio out on loan and keep Chiesa.
Mm-mm.
Could do
He's
that,
too
yeah.
young.
I don't want us to do that though. I think keep Rio. But another thing I want to another centre back option is potentially this Lucas Stevenson guy. What do you guys think of this guy?
Not watched him enough to actually make a judgment on him.
I mean,
But
he's been
I'm
playing
He's
right back
kind of
for us.
surprised me, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, he's doing Rabak, I think. Because it was I think one of the games it was him Rabak and Gravenberch centre back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I've
mean
heard
I'm
he's
really
mad versatile too. Like he can play centre back, right back, centre mid. He played in the 10 for Dundee. He was the young player of the season too. So, and I think he was in the team of the season, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he's a decent baller. Low key, I'd give him a chance. Low key.
I mean, might as well, innit? With our like injury record in defence, he probably will get some playing time this season. Uh, another thing I want to talk about, guys. It looks like I don't know if Danny's got the tweet, but there's kit numbers for this season. It looks like Verts will be wearing the number 27. What do you guys make of that?
You got papered, bruv. You
I don't
got
think that's
papered.
real. Yeah, I don't think that's real.
Oh, is it?
I mean, no, I do think the graphic is real. I do think that's the numbers they put on, but I do think by the time the Adidas kit launches, it's next week, right? I think
I
Thursday.
think with Diaz going, it's a
Friday.
no-brainer, innit? Verts
Oh
got
yeah, yeah.
27.
Do you guys think Mark could get the 7 and West could get the 10?
Now, what's the
Mm-mm.
point of that? It's the same thing, really, innit?
It is, but the attacking midfielder, like the creative player, should always have the 10, in my opinion.
I mean,
Nah, I think seven. I think seven.
Dalglish, innit?
Yeah,
Who was
exactly.
the 7 before Diaz?
Suarez,
I don't
Dalglish.
remember.
Oh, it was Milner. Milner had 7.
Oh man, yeah.
But Milner always takes 7 in it wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Well, apart from
Yeah.
Brighton. But yeah, I think Vert 7 is the most logical thing to do.
Yeah, Kirkhead is not getting 57. That is of course not real.
I think they're waiting for. I don't know what are we doing with. I saw we played Simicast centre back the other day, didn't we? That was not good.
We started the game, I think, with one centre back. It was Van Dijk.
Endo's got 3,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Endo's got 3. I think Kirkes will probably take number 21 if we sell Simicast.
Or 23.
3. I think Endo's staying though, isn't it? Endo's a potential centre back option
Yeah,
as well.
Endo said, I'm not going anywhere, bruv. He hit him with the Jordan Belfort, bruv. He's like, I'm not fucking leaving. That was
Endo
crazy,
shift-
man.
Every game, Endo came on around the 80th minute. The last 10 minutes, he just, killed the game off for us, and we won the game.
Mm.
Nah, he's a solid
took on,
option.
he took on the million role effortlessly. It was perfect for him. I think he's going to be here for at
Another
least.
player we've seen is. What do you guys think of Tyler Morton? Is it worth keeping on to him, or do you think we should sell him?
Last, I think we keep him. Not gonna lie, I think we do keep him.
I
As
would keep him, but knowing Slot, I think he gets sold. Because, like, Slot, I don't think he likes him that much. Because if he did, then he would have kept him. Oh no, he would have played him last season. He literally moved him to the under 21s instead of letting him move on. That was kind of fucked up. But I think he goes.
I think we can get some good money as well for more. I think 20 million maybe we can get for Tyler Morton.
Our options for midfield, we've got Gramovich, McAllister, Soboslai, Curtis Jones, Endo. Well, those are five. And Wirtz, sometimes he could play, 10. I said those six.
There's Bacecic as well.
But yeah, I don't know. I think he got injured, so I don't know if he'd. But yeah, I think those 6, 7. Where does Morton fall in there? Maybe cook him.
It depends what our plans with Bacecic, and if are we going to send him out on loan again, or are we looking to keep him? If we're going to keep him, then I can see Morton being sold in it. But if we loan him out, I reckon Morton will stay.
Yeah, I think with Bajketic, that's a confusing one because he was meant to be part of this preseason, but I think he got injured. So we could probably try out there. I think 6 is the best position. But yeah, man, we'll see. But I think the best thing about the squad right now is we've got a good mix of youth and a good mix of old heads. I think Robertson, Salah,
It's going to
Alisson,
be
Virgil, all the players.
Ekatike 9 and Isak 14. I think that's what's going to happen.
Just give Isak the hand, man.
Who's got the number 15, by the way?
The number 15, no clue.
But Ekatike I can see that on Ekatike as well. But yeah, I mean, kit numbers, at the end of the day, they're just kit numbers, innit? I know I'm a bit of an uncle in it. I prefer traditional kit numbers. I don't like the high numbers. Keep that shit in basketball and NFL. I don't want to see that in football, but hey, I'm probably in the minority.
Yeah, he says no player wears the 15 currently. It was Ox before he left. But right now, I don't think any player's got the 15.
Yeah, that's another number. If any player wants to take it, maybe Guehi can come in and take that. But hey, so how are we gonna line up then next season? I don't know if you've got the image, Danny. What will be our best 11 if we make all these signings?
This is the lineup they've got here. I probably agree with that, to be honest. Yeah.
So 4-2-2 basically, innit?
But I think it'll be more for Wirtz
don't see
playing
it.
as a left-sided 10 and Ekitike playing as a second striker with Isak up front, and Kerkez will really play wide left. Listen, Honest's got a plan. We don't know what the plan is, but Ekitike and Isak, I'm sure Ekitike does not want to sit on the bench. 80 million is a massive signing. There's no way Ekitike wants to.
He wouldn't sign if he didn't know.
Exactly. So he's had some kind of reformation from the club. Okay, yeah, I want to be starting. I do think because Ekitike is really versatile. That's one of the strengths. I think that's one of the reasons Slot signed him. He can play left. He can play in the middle. He can play second striker. And we all know Isak's going to be the number one striker in the club when he comes. He's the big man, the target man up front. Ekitike, couple on the left, couple of the second striker. We'll see what happens.
I mean,
that midfield is kind of cooked, man.
I've seen people
say
that
season. I don't think it's cooked.
Without Sobo, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see enough runners in that midfield. Grav and McAllister, I don't know.
I hear what you're saying, Zeke. I hear what you're saying. I think there will be a lot of rotation anyway next season. It depends on who we're playing. I think we can't get away with running this team against stronger opposition. But
yeah, like Newcastle, that team is food, bro. Crazy. Long day.
60 games a season. I think Sobazar will play at least 3/4 of them. If that's off the bench, if that's starting, I think he'll play at least 3/4.
But you know what the dilemma is, Danny? I think because we've spent such big money on Wirtz, Ekatike, and Isak, those are 3 players that, for the price tag we're paying for them, they have to start. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, agreed.
So that's the dilemma as well. But how do you guys think Salah's going to do in this team now that he's got so many more options attacking
I
attacking.
think he's gonna have less of a burden on him, to actually perform every game
Do
like
you
he
think
did
his
last
output
season.
is going to decrease?
I
No,
think he'll stay around the same. You know what happened last season? I think Salah wrapped the title up all by himself in March, and then he fell off. He fell off a cliff because I think he was just burned out with everything. Carrying the league, carrying goes to the league title, even the stuff in the Champions League. I think on from March onwards he was cooked. Like he just did not have the legs. Of course he's old as well. He's not like one of the youngsters in the team. So I do think this season he's gonna have like less of a responsibility in the team. He's got players like Isak. Last season, Salah had to be the main creator and the main goal scorer. This season, we've got a creator in Words and we've got a goal scorer in Isak. I think Salah's gonna be a blend of both. He'll probably
Don't sleep
do,
on Ekatike as well, bro. Bro,
yeah, Ekatike too. But I do think Salah will get similar numbers. Maybe he doesn't get as much, but I don't think he'll be far off. I don't see a massive decline. Two
yeah, I
players that
think he
who I
gets
do
more
think
assists.
maybe
yeah, I agree.
two players who I do think will get lots of goal contributions are the fullbacks. I think Kirkes and Frimpong will contribute a lot of the goals. If that's Frimpong assisting Isak, if that's Kirkes assisting Ekitike, I think they'll get lots of goal contribution
Bro,
between them.
Frimpong's rapid, man. He's
He's,
fucking
he is
quick.
right. He's lightning quick.
It's disgusting. And Kirk is the best thing about Kirk is he's very, very. He's got a very, very good pass on him
Yeah,
as
and
far
he's
as
very
you know.
athletic. Yeah.
Yeah, he's, yeah, he is. But I think Robertson will play a lot of games as well this season. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I just have a feeling
He will,
Kieran
yeah,
Trippier
but
will be rotating a lot. Um, it's the centre back, in it. It's Konate.
mm,
If he can stay fit, then happy days, in it. But
Gomez, man, guys,
We
just
need to
too
find a
injured.
virtual replacement.
yeah, that's
I
what I
think
thought. I thought Hato would be that sort of player they could
I think
mold.
we can still get him, to be
how old
honest.
is Van
Like,
Dijk currently? I don't think we got to worry about a Van Dijk replacement for another 2-3 years.
I think we do.
When you say
I
that, but he's
really think we
young.
do.
I mean,
I think we
Salah.
need to get someone that's like 21, 22,
I
and
mean, we've
slowly
basically
start fitting
replaced
them in.
Salah, innit? Salah's basically been not directly been replaced, but bringing in Ekatike,
Yeah.
Isak.
Yeah, I was gonna say that copy. I think we won't directly replace Salah. It's basically impossible
And
unless you
then
sign a player like
Van Dijk
Lamine
is a
Yamal.
much harder task because,
Yeah,
centre back.
exactly. So it's basically impossible to replace Salah. You're gonna have to replace it all over the pitch, and we've done that with Isak, Ekitike, and
But
Wells.
then with Van Dijk, you kind of do need a direct.
Van Dijk's a tough one though, but I think next season will be the time the club start looking for a Van Dijk replacement. I don't
Yeah,
know who that is. Right now, I don't think they were worried about it. He just turned 34. I think defenders can. I think we've seen it with Thiago Silva. He played until what 36, 37 with Chelsea to a really good level, and
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
Virgil is that type of guy though. Because Thiago Silva was more like he's more, I don't know, up here. He's like more sharp than with his legs. His whole career basically. He wasn't as quick
if
as
you think
Virgil.
Van Dijk can adapt his game late on his career like Salah has.
I think he can, but it's going to be a lot harder for him to do it than someone like Salah because Salah doesn't have to run all game. Virgil has to stay focused all game.
Yeah,
yeah.
agreed with that.
I think another thing we're forgetting is Conor Bradley, bro. That he's gonna start a lot of games as well this season.
Conor Bradley is a great player, and I won't mind seeing him start a lot. I think
Listen, yeah,
games Salah doesn't start Rawing, it'll be Frimpong there, and Bradley will play as the raw back. Some games even I can see, it depends what game suits what player. I can see some games Frimpong starting on the bench, Bradley starting on the other way around.
Yeah, Bradley's
yeah.
kind of shocked me, man. I can't lie. He's kind of shocked me. He's been insane this preseason.
But I've always rated Bradley in it. I think he's the truth, man. Conor Bradley is the truth. Forget 66. We've got 84 now. Um, yeah, future captain material, everything. I rate him very highly, Conor Bradley.
We've said it on here, we've said that we probably think Bradley is more complete than Frimpong. And I don't think
Yeah,
that's an
100%.
outrageous thing to say as well.
But listen, all I'm saying, Arnie Slot, yeah, and his coaching staff are going to have a serious dilemmas this season. But it's good dilemmas to
It's a
have. This
good
is the
thing,
dilemmas you
bro.
want.
We're gonna have a left wing dilemma, we're gonna have a striker dilemma at times, a midfield
Midfield
dilemma with
dilemma
Szoboszlai,
and
and then the right back
fullback,
dilemma.
yeah, right
It's
back
just,
dilemma.
it's great to have so many dilemmas.
Can I say one signing I've not been impressed with though? Mama, I don't know if it's a bit early. Mama
Mama
Dash.
Dashvili. I seen him yesterday for that last goal he conceded, bro. It was a hilarious goal. I just had to laugh at that one.
Last jokes. And he's basically Allison's replacement, in it.
That's
He's
fine.
gonna-
He's a backup. I
Yeah.
think he learned from Alisson
No,
and
but he's
maybe
gonna be the number one. So yeah,
I think Alisson's gone next season.
you know what
yeah,
about Alisson. I think because he lost his goalkeeping coach. This summer. I think
yeah.
he lost
Yeah.
him. I could see Alisson being in Saudi by next year. Just give us one more world class season, and then you can ride off to the sunset. And hopefully by then, Mohamed Davishvili can come in and be the number
But
one.
I think, but Alisson's not washed. He can easily play a number
Oh yeah,
5
he
years at the
definitely
top
not
level.
washed. It just depends if he wants to stay at the club or not. Like Diaz, apparently he
I
wants
think
to
he
leave.
does though, Danny. I think if he loves the club, I think it's more
Oh
of
yeah,
the
he loves
club.
the club. Of course.
The
Yeah.
club want to get some cash in for him, but I don't know, man. I think Mamadashvili needs more than just a year to become the number one. You know what I mean?
Oh
He'll
yeah,
need at
agreed.
least 2-3 years, I think. But
He's good,
Nah,
but I think he's inconsistent. And I think wait, how old is Mohamed Davishvili?
he's
he's
young, man.
25.
He's 25.
Yeah,
Yeah. About the same
That's
age when we bought Allison.
I mean that's quite young. Yeah, he's 24. That's quite young for a keeper, to be honest.
yeah. Another thing I want to talk about before we wrap up, the vice captain thing. I don't know. I saw a report saying Robertson's been named the vice captain, but
Oh
apparently that
yeah,
was
you got Central, bro. The Anfield Papers account. Because I seen an interview. Someone asked Robertson, and Robertson always goes, "Yeah, I got lots of messages on my phone. Apparently, I'm the new rumored captain." And we're like, "Bro, you got Central by the Anfield Papers account."
yeah. Who do you think the club will make vice captain then?
It
Salah,
has to be more.
Salah.
Yeah, I'd be happy if it was Salah too. To be honest, I don't mind if Robertson's vice captain as well. He is a leader. You know what I mean? But the thing about Robertson's not going to play a lot of games, so I don't know if
I
making him
think they
vice
normally give it to the longest reigning player. Would be Gomez, but he basically injured all the time, so I think it'll be
captain.
Salah.
Gomez is basically a fucking mascot at this point. I'll be so real.
Gomez has been at the club for 10 years now. I think this September, or I think it's been 10 years now because he joined in 2015. I think.
Yeah, I'm looking back at it now. I think maybe we should have moved Gomez on this
Well,
year.
after that 2019-20 season.
No, I think this year we should have moved
Oh,
before he
this
picked up the
season.
injury. We should have moved him on, maybe.
Nah, because then we'd be left with two centre backs. I'm gonna have to sign
No, I
what
mean
two
we could have kept Konza and then moved on. Well, then again, Konza's used for the Wirtz deal as well, isn't it?
Apparently, Kwanzaa played really well today, and the
Yeah.
Leverkusen fans were
I think
happy.
I think the club rates Konza in it because they wouldn't put a buyback clause on him if they didn't rate
Exactly.
him.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I hope
you
he does
never
well
know,
with
bro.
them.
If Kwanzaa has a fucking world class season this
We
year,
could want him back straight away.
fucking bring him back straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. If we're gonna wrap up now, that's been the
We've covered
LFC
everything.
Roundup show, episode 2 of Off the Cop. Yeah, me and Danny and very special guest ZK. We didn't know he was gonna join us, so that was a nice surprise. Make sure you check out ZK's channel, ZK Talks Football. Like, comment, subscribe, share his videos. This guy, I'm telling you, he's on the come up. He's gonna take over the LFC YouTube scene soon. But yeah, I don't know where he's gone, but yeah, that's been Mission Podcast Off the Cop, episode 2. Hopefully, we have Isak wrapped up by the next episode. And yeah, peace out. See you guys next time.